Cowabunga, dudes. Yeah, well, I'm just starting to practice making videos that I've got a preset time limit of 10 minutes so that they can be put on YouTube. Perhaps I should speak faster, though many times in life this appears to have been what caused the loss of my audience's attention and claims that I was just mouthing off. Anyway, I've got a very, very long, exciting, heartwarming, moving, sad, romantic, adventurous story to tell. Good God, if you just look at the list of my heroes and role models and even accept the possibility that I have copied the best I could of the best of these heroes and role models, it's quite a story. You know, I've cheated death. I've done many very interesting and exciting things, intellectual, artistic, intelligence, and even my own independent police and justice services, which have of course run up against the corruption in the current official police and justice services. I must not dwell on my pains and sadness. This is not going to make an interesting story. The story isn't finished yet. It will finish with my last heartbeat. Who knows when that will be? So we don't know yet whether it's actually got a sad ending or a happy ending. I am visible and audible in this plane, on this dimension, at this time. So anything, well, within reason, is possible. And I can see the possibility of a happy ending, because just 16 months ago I saw the possibility of a happy ending. My character, Rambling Will, had been booted off YouTube at the behest of Strathclyde Police, on the grounds that by recording myself smoking some placebo cannabis several years ago, I was depicting drug abuse. You know, these are matters that are open to debate. But I was pulled off by the Strathclyde Police and the social workers who were supervising my probation as a registered sex offender, framed in Paisley in 2004. I was very sad because I can't continue with lighting like this. It's a pity. So scrap this recording and sort out the lighting. Or not. What I'm teaching myself here is natural lighting is unpredictable, and I've got to learn to convey more relevant information more rapidly. Such a big story. Don't want to be seen to be ranting or whinging too much. But the story goes like this. I spent my youth investigating different aspects of philosophy and psychology, I then, in my 30s, had a period as a businessman where I made quite a bit of money fast. I then devoted my life to the pursuit of whatever knowledge I wanted. This lighting is really annoying me. Is it annoying you? Jolly. Right, what can we do? You know, these days when I buy bright light bulbs, they're not what I would call bright. Anyway, here we go. I've got to learn to speak faster, but not so fast that you get lost. Alright, so what is it I've got to convey quickly in a way that you would be interested in hearing the story in detail at a slower pace? Alright then. I started with my brother in 1986 on a campaign to liberate cannabis. We realised early on that this would not be a case of legalising, because in order to legalise marijuana we would have to get a corrupt control system which has been abusing the masses for centuries to confess to being the problem. You know, the government's going to turn around and say cannabis should never have been controlled. Obviously, intelligent people with careful use of cannabis can exploit, utilise the highest resources of the human intellect and inspiration for the benefit of the greater number. In other words, is the beast going to turn around and say, I am the beast, I'm the one that's been causing all the problems, so hereby you are all free to use your cannabis and see me as an evil beast and probably want to take actions to get rid of me. So we realised early on it's not going to be legalised, but it can be liberated. It's liberated by people using genuine cannabis and sharing the highest, the best effects that they discover with the best people they can find to share them with, so that truth and knowledge and compassion may be rapidly increased in the human community. Yeah, well, there's an awful lot of corruption in an awful lot of places. I managed to survive in different locations, in different identities, in different kinds of show business, inspiring younger people to enjoy the benefits of marijuana as I saw them. As we came near to the millennium, the flag was held by the Independent on Sunday, and we all charged at once. I wouldn't say who actually stimulated that particular charge. It might have been myself and my brother. There may have been other activists involved. Unfortunately, what it meant was that our very best troops went out on the front line and got picked up and shot down, so that that was the end of the open revolution to take back control of truth in our own society. Well, every time I stop I have to start again. Christ.